What is it like to be married to a professional athlete?
Yeah.
As a professional athlete yourself, what are, like, honestly, like, not specifically about your wife, but what are pros and cons of being married to a professional athlete?
Oh, I think that's something that we try to balance and have tried to balance over our. Yesterday we celebrated 4 years of marriage, but over the last 4 years, and then our relationship prior to that was it's a unique situation because my season's fall and winter, and then hers is spring and summer. Like you go from fall and winter in Detroit or Minnesota, and now it's spring and summer in Texas, and it feels like at the flip of a switch, our roles somewhat flop, where it goes from my season and she lays everything down and serves me, and then we're coming back to Dallas where our family is, and she's training, and it's my responsibility to help, lay everything down and serve her. And she has just been absolutely unbelievable with picking up and sacrificing and moving things, doing things that people don't always realize come with the job of, like you said, not knowing if we're going to be in Minnesota one day and Arizona the next day, moving cars, moving apartments, all those things. Um, but to walk alongside her and to see her self belief is inspiring. To see how she has just gone about every single day. The decisions she made for 4 years with the hope of making an Olympics turned into 5 years because of COVID. Um, how she did everything every single day to get where she wanted to be was like one of the most beautiful things. And now, as we're stepping into parenting together, and the track and field side slows down when she's carrying a baby, uh, we we're navigating those journeys together. And I think a lot of communication and things we had to work through, whether it was in our professional athlete life, will carry over into us parenting alongside one another and loving each other well as husband and wife.
No, that's so cool. I don't know track and field well enough, but your occupation, a ton of uncertainty. You know,
Right.
any NFL person I've ever talked with, I don't care if it's the best season they've ever had. There's so much uncertainty. I don't know if that's true again in track and field. How do the both of you not allow the uncertainty? If my job was constantly up in the air, it's almost like you can't fathom.
Yeah.
Um, how do you deal with that and not let it chew you up and
Mm.
just dominate your thought life?
Yeah, that's good.
You're like,
I,
I'm trying to
I,
figure it out. I'm trying to figure.
well, yeah, I was just gonna say, I think I struggle with that. Like, I think I struggle with that. Whether it's thinking everything has to be in a row and we have to know exactly where we're going to be or exactly what we're going to do, plan wise. For me, whether it's what city are we going to be in, and I want to get all those things in a row. We got a baby on the way. Like, I think about those things, and that kind of is the internal thought battle in my head. But there is uncertainty with her job too. We didn't know if the Olympics were going to happen with Tokyo, and we didn't know if she was going to qualify or if they were going to take the full field of athletes. All these different things, and um, it's it's unique because at the end of the day, we're just going to dwell in the shelter of the Most High and abide in the shadow of the Almighty and trust in the Lord, and know that He is in control of all things. I think like that's kind of what we've been clinging to. That's what I've been clinging to is those two verses from Psalm 91, just saying, "Yes, I will dwell in the shelter, and whatever comes my way, like I'm standing behind the Almighty God." And so when uncertainty like that has come at us, it's like um, we know that He's in control. We know it's in His hand. We know we have been in His hand, and yeah, that's kind of what we believe, and I think hopefully it's going to be a family motto for us as we kind of dictate the culture of our family going forward.
That's so good.